Dealerships are charging crazy fees when you buy a car. I'm going to show you the easiest way to overcome them. Hey, if you don't know, my name is Tommy. I've been in the car business most of my adult life, done sales and finance, and now I negotiate car deals. Enough about me, let's talk about fees. This will blow your mind how easy it is to remove these fees. But when it comes to car TikTok, there are so many different opinions. I had to make this video because I was inspired. I actually was watching car TikTok this morning and I saw a car lady, CJ. She's awesome. If you haven't seen her content, go check her out. But she was making a video and she said that when people tell her that they can't remove it because it's already been applied, she's in store and she looks them dead in the eyes and says, I want you to go out to your finance office and I want you to pull the warranty paperwork and we'll look it over together. And she's gonna find a loophole in the warranty paperwork, which that's all fine and dandy. But let's talk about the swagger it takes to do that. And not everybody has swagger, so I wanna show you an easier way. Not everybody has confidence and swagger to negotiate car deals. That's probably why you're on car TikTok, because you're looking for advice to get a better deal. When it comes to negotiating, it does take a particular person to do. Realistically, that's why I use this method. Now, what is this method? I don't want to draw it out too much longer. If you see my videos, you know what I'm going to talk about, which is negotiating all your deals online and over the phone. By doing this, you are going to make it way easier to negotiate these car deals. Because once you have competition and other people are charging fees, guess what? Other dealerships are going to stop charging fees. Let me show you an example. I was negotiating a car deal yesterday and we were looking at a 2023 versus a 2024. The 2024, we had about $10,000 of discounts on, and the 2023, a more expensive car, we had about $15,000 of discounts on. It was a great deal either way. But the 2023 had about $2,000 of add-ons, and we kept saying, we're not paying for these. We don't want to pay for these. So, and it's about $4,000 overall more expensive anyway, and we don't need all the features this newer, nicer truck, or the older, nicer truck comes with. So the dealership calls me and says, what will it take to earn our business? And I say, you know what, we need to remove the fees. He says, every customer pays for these fees, and we have a policy, we do not remove them. I said, hey, you know what, guys? That's great. That's fine. I don't mind, but we have another deal. We're going to take it. We're going to go buy that car in about 2 hours, so appreciate your time. He says, no big deal. Hangs up the phone. I'm not kidding you. I'll show you the call receipts if you guys need to see it. Not 2 minutes later, the guy picks up the phone and says, you know what, I talked to my manager. I got the fees removed. This guy was dead set on saying, hey, these fees don't remove, and guess what? We bought that truck, and it was great, and it was awesome. But all it took was competition. I didn't have to go and look somebody in the eyes and say, go pull out your warranty paperwork. And again, I might not even know what to do. And if I don't remember CJ's video, I'll be like, what am I supposed to say at this point? What's the next step? At this point, I just have to sit back here and tell them I have another deal that has it removed. So now you might ask me, Tommy, how did you get the first dealership to remove it? And that's refusing to pay them. It's really that easy, guys. Hey, I'm willing to buy the car, but I'm not willing to pay the dealership fees. So if you're willing to remove the dealership fees, I'm willing to consider buying the car. And then guess what's gonna happen? Dealerships, as you talk to them, 5, 10, 15 of them, are going to start removing dealership fees. And all you need is one. And I'll be completely frank, one of the easiest ways to do this is just shop a whole bunch of dealerships, and 1 out of every 15 dealerships, 1 out of every 10 dealerships don't even charge fees. So if you can get that T-sheet to start, you then go to another dealership and say, hey, they're not charging fees, and guess what? Then fees start getting removed. And then somebody says, eventually we'll start discounting the car, and then you go back and forth, and you start discounting the car over and over until you get the bottom dollar. You'll know it's the bottom dollar because when you shop that price to everybody says, I can't beat it, I'm sorry. You always say, can they beat the price? And they can, that's awesome. Guys, I negotiate these deals in 24, 48 hours, 72 hours max. That is how long it takes me to negotiate a car deal for 90% of clients. If I'm in New York, if I'm in LA, it takes me about a week. It's a little bit harder, those dealerships are tougher. But we're doing this because we're negotiating at home at the comfort of our couch. I'm able to do all of this while sitting in this chair right here, negotiating these car deals. And you can too. You don't need to have the swagger, you don't need to have the confidence, you just need to sit at home and do this. This is the best way to negotiate car deals. It's not even close. You're guaranteed to get the best possible deal. You are going to make it way easier on yourself. Stress and anxiety is going to help. I promise you, I do 5 or 6 of these deals a day. I absolutely love what I do, but I want to help you guys out with it as well. So if you guys have other content you want me to do, please like, follow, subscribe. Thank you so much, and have a great day.